The Jen Stefanis don't believe in wasting food, so scavenge for it in bins. Roland and Susan live in a Jesus Christian community with their 12-year-old son, Danny. The Aitons live the capitalist dream. Nick is a self-made millionaire and Debbie a traditional housewife. They live in a 4-bedroom mansion with children Max 19, Arnie 16, Obi 14 and Darcy aged 9. The wives have agreed to swap husbands, homes and children for 2 weeks to see what they can learn from the experience.
Bye,
What happens when your new wife gets your dinner from the dustbin?
Oh, she's leaning in, look. She actually, look, her legs up in the air. She actually looked like a trampoline.
How does a high-earning taxpayer cope with a husband who doesn't contribute?
We'll just give you the answer.
No, wait a minute.
Yes or no.
And you just listen. It's not that simple.
I can't get his teeth done on National Health. But why can he?
And what happens when your new mum makes you eat yesterday's leftovers?
Go. That's it. Well done.
This is just awful, isn't it?
See what's in there.
Okay.
What have you found?
We've got some pot noodles here. Oh, bananas. That's just what we're looking for.
Roland and Susan Jen Stefani are freegans. They believe you can live for free, scavenging on society's waste and eating food from bins.
This is what we usually do in the evenings. This is our usual routine.
Their family is also part of a small nomadic community called the Jesus Christians, with just 25 members around the world.
I believe what Jesus was saying mainly about working for love and not for the purpose of making money.
With a missionary group called Jesus Christians.
Their extreme Christian views have led to allegations of being a cult and kidnapping.
We were acquitted. We were innocent. We were very, very deeply hurt by these false allegations of being called a cult.
Their nomadic life has meant sacrifices for 12-year-old Danny, who has always been taught at home, until recently starting school.
Largely, Danny has grown up in an adult world because he's been surrounded by most of us, and that's probably part of the reason why he's felt like, I want to go to school, there's more children.
There may be no other kids in the community, but he does have a pet for company.
I would have liked a dog because you could like teach it to do tricks and you can go for a run with it or something. But this is almost as good because, you know, it's little and it's cute and different.
Communal living means that all the housework and chores are shared.
Pay particular attention to the corners, Dad.
And the Jen Stefani's work ethic is not the usual 9 to 5.
We don't work for monetary gain because we actually work for God, and God gives us everything we need.
Like one of these? It's a radical idea to try and change the world.
Get some money off Dad for the bus, please. Right, Arnie, they need some dinner money. Could you run down and get your wallet?
Yeah.
The Aiton family are wealthy entrepreneurs. Home is a 4-bedroom mansion in Surrey, and they enjoy all the luxuries money can buy.
I like it because it's really warm, it's got underfloor heating, really easy to clean.
The expenditure of this household is anywhere between sort of £10,000 and £12,000 a month.
A self-made millionaire, Nick is an IT consultant, and the Aitons make sure that their 4 children want for nothing.
You know, we do spoil our children a little bit.
Wannabe rock stars Max and Arnie have a home studio and £10,000 worth of drum kits.
I got my kit for my 19th birthday, and because Arnie done really well in his GCSEs, he sort of cashed in on the same sort of deal.
Obi is the sporty one.
I've got 3 sets of golf clubs and they're nice expensive ones.
And 9-year-old Darcy is making her own cash.
I do modelling. I earn about £900, something.
All this money is controlled by housewife Debbie, who also manages the home and runs around after the kids.
4 children, all going different directions, different schools, different hobbies and things like that.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Both wives are leaving home for 2 weeks, and they've agreed to have no contact with their families during this time.
Layers. Bye.
Bye!
Oh my God. What? No, I'm not seeing caravans. Oh my God, my heart's going.
Okay, we're at a driveway now, and the gates open by themselves. Oh, that's interesting.
Before they meet their new families, Susan and Debbie have a chance to explore their new homes.
Oh, it makes me feel sick just looking at it.
Hello, I'm coming in. Oh boy. And what, just one family lives here? Gee. Oh my goodness, this is the bathroom. It's way too big for just a couple of people. You could probably have, you know, maybe 30 people living in a house this big.
Ew. Presuming I'm sleeping up here, which is a bit weird. Oh, it's really damp, it's really cold. Ugh.
So, who lives in here? The clothes, I see. My wardrobe's probably a bit smaller than that.
They've obviously stuffed their clothes in. That's all you can do in here.
They've got an even bigger TV down here. Jesus said to sell everything you have and give the money to the poor. It doesn't seem fair that some people should have so much and other people should have so little.
What's this then? It's a school uniform. I'm starting to feel a bit upset actually that people live like this when they clearly, you know, have high standards. You know, they still do school and I'm quite upset by it.
Each wife has left a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
As freegans, I've never heard that before, we reject materialism, capitalism and consumerism. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ.
Our food is always fresh and mostly organic. We don't eat any processed food, as a healthy diet is a basis for a healthy life. I think it's irresponsible to eat rubbish.
Oh, no. Please tell me what I'm not reading now. We get practically everything we need to survive from the bins. Bin raiding can be quite messy, as you have to sometimes dig deep in the bin and sift through the spilt food items. This is shocking.
Last Christmas we spent... What? Last Christmas we spent £10,000 on the kids. Quite immoral, to be honest.
In our community, we don't celebrate birthdays. What has this child got to look forward to apart from rummaging through bins?
Each wife has left a budget for the weekly shop.
What's that? Is that £600 for a week? That's a lot of money.
It's £2.50. I have to go and scavenge, basically, like a vagrant.
Hello.
Hello, hi. Hello.
Glad to meet you.
Hello, how do you do?
Yeah, pretty good.
Hi, Danny. Hi,
Danny.
how do you do? I'm Debbie. Nice to meet you. Have you guys all eaten?
Yeah, we've all eaten.
Okay. What did you have? Anything nice?
We had lamb shanks.
Okay, that sounds nice. How do you guys normally sleep at night in this camper van?
Well, just us two will be sleeping in, but you have a separate motorhome where you can
Oh,
sleep
do I?
all to yourself. Would you like to meet the extended family?
Yeah, that'd be good.
The community hall is a camper van called The Do.
Hiya. Hello.
Hey, Debbie.
Hi, how do you do?
Mine's Alf.
Hi, Alf.
Nice to meet you. Please
I was thinking maybe she might be shocked at, living in the camper van and at the thought of our lifestyle.
We have some liberated lamb shank casserole,
Okay.
which we've cooked up, and if you're hungry and
you guys make it?
and willing to become a freegan
Yes.
tonight, then we could always give you a bowl.
Tomorrow I'll probably join you for
Okay,
some
great.
supper.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Would you be open to coming bin raiding at some point?
Do you wear rubber gloves or anything?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
I'll have some
we've
rubber
got some
as
gloves
well.
for
Oh,
you.
good. Give it a whirl.
Hi, I'm Sue. You must be Max.
Yeah, I'm Max.
Hi, Max. How are you?
Yeah,
Nice
good.
to meet you.
Good, I'm Obi.
Obi, pleased to meet you. And Darcy, hello. Lovely to meet you.
I'm Arnie.
Hi, Arnie. Nice to meet you. And Nick.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Sue.
How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome.
To the new week.
We do give out huge volumes of meat in this family.
That's all right. I eat anything. Absolutely anything.
Meat eater, likes a glass of wine. Hey, so far so good.
I'm really not sure how they're going to handle our lifestyle when I spill the beans to them. I don't know if you've heard of freeganism. They actually go around to supermarket rubbish bins and things like that and pick out all the good food that's thrown away. And so we've been doing that as well. And I know that sounds absolutely disgusting. There is heaps.
I think she's all right, actually. But I think it's funny how they live like that.
Eat out of bins.
Eat out of bins. I think that's brilliant.
It's all right.
I got the right waist blues, but I don't lose. I want to drown in the blues. I Rag Race Blues. Well, I'm clearly quite worried about how I'm going to survive over the next sort of 8 days on food that's taken out of bins. It's just ridiculous. You sometimes think, is this guy actually part of the real world? And his solution is go out and raid bins. I mean, it's quite worrying, really.
It's millionaire housewife Debbie Aiton's first morning in a South London Jesus Christian community.
You've got double sandwiches.
Yeah.
First task is taking 12-year-old Danny to school. He was taught at home until 2 weeks ago.
So would Danny always do his lunch, or would his mum do it?
Normally me.
Generally it's Danny.
Oh, well done, Danny. Very impressed.
We're going to be dropped off at the usual spot, which is about a quarter of a mile down the road from where the school is. So.
Are you worried about what people might think if you're dropped off in there? Does that bother you?
Yeah. Stop, please.
I'll stop just further up.
Bye. Got the impression from little Danny that he didn't want the camper van parked anywhere near the school because he just does find it an embarrassment, and he actually didn't want to be seen getting out of it, which I think is quite sad, and I think the parents should seriously think about that.
The Jesus Christians start the day with a morning meeting to discuss important issues.
I noticed you didn't have an egg this morning. Is there any reason why?
Well, I thought I'd have some toast this morning because I wasn't quite sure what date was on your eggs.
You look like you're really enjoying that, Debbie.
I'm used to almond croissants.
Just wondering if anyone got any lessons or dreams or any particular thoughts that they might like to share from last night?
I think what was on my mind last night was just cold.
Sure.
I think I could get very bored here. I do have some duties here, but those duties I can complete within 2 minutes, so I'm just sort of loitering around now, really.
Just got a little list here of things I'm supposed to do this morning.
Obi's got to be collected at 12:30, Darcy at 12, and they're in different directions. Arnie's got to be met off the train, which is a similar direction.
In Surrey, Jesus Christian Susan must take on the role of a traditional housewife.
I'm running a bit late now. Don't know what Arnie's doing. We're not going to make it if we don't go. So I'm picking you up at the station? Yeah. OK, no worries. See you then. OK, Darcy, now where to?
If you go left up here.
All right. Do you have a hug or something?
No.
No? OK then.
After the school run, Susan has a busy day of chores, while Nick earns the crust.
Got to do some ironing and maybe clean up the kitchen, put the stuff from the dishwasher away in the cupboards. I'm not sure when I'll fit in the dusting and the laundry. I mean, I would have thought that most people, like married to a millionaire, would pay somebody to come in and clean the house.
Chores are more of a group activity with the Jesus Christians. Debbie's on mop duty.
What you need to do is, with a glove.
Oh yeah, with this
you grab
glove.
it,
Yeah.
and then you squeeze it, and then it touches on, sort of like a Velcro.
Oh, Velcro. Oh, Velcros, right. Is there any way you could organise people to take their shoes off before they come in?
It is possible, but...
You could have like a little box.
After community chores, it's off to work, spreading the word of God.
Is it started?
Looks like it needs a jump start.
We've just faffed about done nothing today. Can't think what I've done that's constructive apart from mop a floor.
The Jen Stefanis don't have paid jobs. Their work involves preaching and collecting donations.
You don't have much time because most people are in a rush. And
Right.
it's up to you to ask for a donation.
Okay,
You
I
don't
got
have
that.
to, and don't pressure people. You know.
No, I wouldn't. Excuse me, can I interest you in one of these? Excuse me, can I interest you in one of these? Can I interest you in one?
What, do I got a check?
No, you have to give us a donation.
Oh, sorry, I'm broke.
You don't have to give it.
It's a bit like begging.
The Jen Stefani's freegan lifestyle is the topic of conversation in the Aiton house.
So in terms of sort of like your community, is there actually formally an income that comes in the community? Does anyone have a job?
Nobody has a job. Nobody gets benefits.
And so there's no tax status?
No.
There's no national insurance payments?
No.
But if one of you were ill, though, you'd still use the national health system, wouldn't you? Doesn't that sort of pose a question?
Not really, because I think as long as we're contributing to society in some way, then that's what the whole thing is all about.
Freeganism sounds, I don't mean to diss it, but it sounds a little bit like communism. On a small scale, it works, you think it's a brilliant idea, but on a large scale,
it can't happen.
I guess that's where my belief in God comes into it.
At the end of the day, she doesn't pay tax. And I think Dad's quite a strong objector to that because he pays a lot of tax. I'm sure it will come out later on in the week.
If Debbie wants dinner tonight, she has to find it first. It's not allowed, but Freegan principles are against waste.
Clearly, I don't know if it's legal or not, so I'm slightly anxious there. I'm also very interested to see how these people survive on raiding the bins.
The most important thing here is speed. So when I open the lid, if you can shine the torch, and I'll quickly scan all of the bins there and find out which is the most bountiful.
Go.
Let's go for it.
I'll do it. I'll hold it.
Potatoes. Vegetables. Shall we just open up the other one just to see out of curiosity what they've got?
We've got apples.
Ah, look, this completely different stuff.
Oh, get that.
I'll just get that thing.
Whole bag.
Look at that. What's the date? What's the date? Oh, I can't tell at this stage. I'll just grab it.
It was pretty exciting, really. Clearly, this sort of shopping, there is no time to even think. You just grab it and run.
Check it out.
Gosh.
Look at this.
Wow, somebody's been busy.
Yes.
As we opened the bins, they were actually full. So I'm quite surprised how much stuff they actually do throw away. And the bananas and everything, you know, look exactly how the sort of bananas I'd buy in the supermarket. Was the tuna out of a can?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it. So I'm dying to hear.
It's really good.
Kind of all about the bin raiding.
Actually, I got a bit greedy.
Yeah.
As soon as I opened the door, she was at the bin.
So I'll have to learn a bit of bin etiquette, I think.
Bin etiquette.
When I ate the food, because I was obviously really hungry, it actually really tasted nice. So the images of the dirty bin actually sort of exited my head.
Debbie may be giving the Freegan lifestyle a go, but she has concerns for 12-year-old Danny.
You always lived in a camper van, or have you lived in a house?
I've lived in a house a couple of times, but not really lived, just for 6 months or something. We got her because we wanted to have a dog, but the dog was too big. The cat, it liked territories, you know. And Marion, she's like a sunflower seed, Marion. Yeah.
I think all the adults here are doing their own thing, and that's fine, but I don't know if it's fair for Danny to come in and basically spend his life sort of scavenging for food.
While Roland does the school run, Debbie calls on community member Alf to help her with morning ablutions.
You said you'll show me how to put the shower curtain to stop the water splashing.
Okay. All right, the shower curtain is here.
Shower curtain procedure.
All right, there's the shower curtain. So it's just simply sort of
Just pull it across.
pulls across here.
Oh right, I thought it was something a bit
Like
more
that.
technical.
No,
And what bucket do I use? Did you talk about a white bucket? I'll clean it under this sink.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, this is really taking advantage. In the sink, there's black curly hair. Does he really think I'm going to wash my hair and shower in here? This is unbelievable.
I'm going to go and just walk up to Broccoli and just pick up a clean bucket for you. Okay?
I'll do that.
All right. See you later.
As cleanliness is next to godliness, Alf agrees to splash out on a brand new bucket.
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Hi, Terry.
Oh.
There's one bucket.
Oh, thank you.
And the,
Perfect.
Oh, freezing. Oh my God, it's not even going down. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know where to tip the water. Oh. I'm getting a bit concerned now because the basic needs that people want aren't being met here. Food, I haven't had any breakfast, being warm, and also washing. What I'm saying, it's not one need, it's all three needs just are being totally ignored while your head is out there trying to save everyone else's problems.
Okay. Well, would you like to have something to eat? We've got maybe some eggs.
I didn't really want to eat the eggs because I think we discussed that because, you know, they've obviously been taken out of a bin.
Well, we're open to going to a supermarket if you like. We can get some food for you.
I think we
if
might
you'd
have
like
to do something like that, actually.
In Surrey, Susan is rather less willing to go shopping.
I'd never do a big shop like this. It's a long list.
But is it a more appealing way of shopping, though? Is it this or...?
Not according to my opinion. £60 and a bit more, wasn't it? The amount of food that we just bought for 2 days was £60. So to us, that seems a lot.
What are you putting into society and the community around you?
It isn't really money that's of value, it's the resources that are of value. It's all a bit of a game in our understanding that is really quite irrelevant.
Isn't there a hint of hypocrisy there?
In what way do you feel like we could help you?
I'm not asking for help, that's the issue. So...
OK, I guess I see that the whole world would exist if all the money disappeared overnight.
My question remains unanswered, I think. I'm funding that lifestyle, whether she wants to hear it or not. And I think the doing good and teaching is a smokescreen for I'm lazy.
Ready for the school run?
Yeah.
Great.
Debbie's first chore of the day is dropping Danny as far away as possible from the school gate.
Better sprint, 400-metre sprint, Dan.
Hi, Danny.
Right, he's going for it. Oh yeah, he can run if he wants to.
How do you feel as a father when your son tells you he's embarrassed to get out the caravan near the school? How does it make you feel?
But you know, obviously, I do hope that he can get past the peer group pressure, expectation, and not be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all unique.
What if he doesn't? What if it starts getting to him?
Well, I don't know. I can only stand aside and give advice.
Have you ever asked Danny how he feels living like this, where he could have basic things like heating, hot water?
Well, we do. We have heating and we have hot water, and we have plenty of food. It's not an issue. It's not a worry. Financial concerns are not a worry. God has always provided enough and more. I mean, the scriptures it talks about the cup overflowing with blessings.
Mm-hmm.
But for Debbie, there's something else overflowing.
All you have to do is simply unscrew this top there.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Yeah, and you just sort of grab the toilet and just
tip it
very,
in.
very carefully tip it in.
I've done some disgusting things in my time, but this is the worst. It doesn't have to be like this. I don't know what he's trying to prove because I don't get it.
At the Aytons, Susan's struggling to keep up with Debbie's chores.
So it's pick up Darcy, bring her back, give her a snack, get her changed, get her thing, get her down to dance, hang around for the dancing, bring her back home. Yeah, you need to start leaving about now.
Bye, Nick.
This is an extremely easy house to sort out, clean, but I just don't think Sue's used to doing it. She tidied up the other day and completely forgot the basement, which I had to do at 6 o'clock this morning.
So, what's tap dancing like? It looks really fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Back at the house, Arnie's band members add to her busy workload.
Arnie asked some hot chocolates, apparently. He wants about, how many of us? 7.
Well, I really have to get the potatoes on, so I might have to do the hot chocolates a bit later. Nick? Yeah, everything's fine. I was just wondering, with the fish, do you fry it or do you boil it?
Yeah,
just lightly fry it. I don't know why Debbie doesn't ask for help. It seems like Debbie needs to really sit down and work out how sustainable this sort of lifestyle is. Well, dinner's ready.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Debbie's discovering that community life also has its problems.
It is coming out through here, but I think it'd be on the other side, like out there where the rain is coming in. Oh, it's skylight. We can't even silicone now, it's too wet.
It's too wet. When it dries up tomorrow, perhaps.
What I'm afraid of is the water getting into the light and short-circuiting it. What I would dream of doing is fixing up this motorhome a lot. Like just fixing it up, just fixing it up, yeah. Just being able to fix it up so quickly without having to go through all the stress of just.
When I first read Susan's manual, I actually didn't know what freeganism was. Having sort of been there, done it, I've come out thinking it's totally wrong and you can't survive on raiding people's bins. I can't think what they're doing bringing up a child, you know, with those values.
It's rule change day, and both Debbie and Susan are keen to bring new regimes into their houses.
I have tried hard to embrace and understand your freegan lifestyle. However, I am still not clear what you contribute to society. So I have decided, Roland, that you should get a job to have a better quality of life for your family, especially Danny.
I thought I explained that we're contributing to society by doing and inspiring people to work for love and doing things out of love.
So your household expenditure for the week is a little bit over £600. In El Salvador, which is a country in South America, that much money would feed a family for 2.5 years. So I'm going to try and encourage you to radically reduce your consumption. If you can eat everything that's on your plate, because you can't eat anything until you've finished what you've left from the previous meal.
I have lived in your camper van, and in my opinion, it is a very poor standard of living. Danny is now a teenager and is clearly embarrassed about his home. So I have arranged for you to live in a flat where Danny will have his own bedroom.
When you compare our living standard, it's all relative. But compared to the third world, compared to a hut in the middle of...
We're not in the third world.
I know. But,
And this will give you a chance to focus on Danny. So I have arranged for the two of you to go go-karting.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'd like you, Nick and Max, to experience going bin raiding, and I'm going to cook up a bin raided meal.
I don't want to eat out of bin.
You definitely don't have to eat it.
Bin raiding is banned. I don't think it's acceptable, and I feel really strongly about this.
Because Debbie is doing most of the chores, I've made a little roster, which is up there on the fridge.
Oh my God, you're ironing my uniform.
Sue, so what do you do during the day while I'm at school working all day and then I have to come back and do all these jobs? And while I'm doing homework?
Look, these are not onerous tasks, guys.
I cannot handle the fact that I've got more chores than her. Tidy the house, that does not take. That's what it says. I swear a housewife, I know I'll help out around the house, but a housewife is meant to tidy the flipping house.
Roland already has some issues with Debbie's new rules.
when she came out bin raiding, her eyes lit up, she saw the food, it was fantastic. She could see the insanity of the waste. And then to go on to say that she was going to ban bin raiding, I think was just outrageous.
I think Danny is very excited because he did jump up and start packing very quickly.
We'll see you later.
On the way to his new home, Freegan Roland must also become a respectable customer.
Well, it's sort of like a slight culture shock in a degree because for me, I'm seeing a lot of this stuff that I see in the bin. I was just thinking that there's a reduced section here. I'd like to try and use stuff before.
Right, OK, well, we'll buy this can of tuna.
OK.
Because we could probably use that in a sandwich, as you say.
OK. When I see the amount of money being spent on this, it does shock me, and it's only just for a couple of meals.
Tonight, Debbie's moving the family into a new flat. It's a treat for Danny, who's spent most of his life in a camper van.
It's really sweet and it's so warm. Oh, cool! I think this is Danny's room.
It's just really big and it's nice and it's uncluttered and it's space and it's warm and I can move around and there's PowerPoints everywhere and there's a nice heater. It's nice.
I feel like a king. That's how I feel. I mean, I'm comfortable in the motorhome as well. I mean, I'm comfortable almost anywhere, to be honest with you.
This is for Danny. Cheers. I think the key thing I want to achieve is really for Danny to have a sense of what sort of family life's like in a home where you've got your basic needs met. All he has to think about is going to bed.
Good night.
In Surrey, Nick and eldest son Max are experiencing Susan doing a Freegan-style shop.
I think the concept of bin raiding I'm uncomfortable with unless you have the permission of the person who owns the bin you're going to raid.
So we're going to witness it. We're not involved in doing it, but we clearly have a look to see what she does and how she does it.
And if there is any food in there.
And see how far she can run. She's coming. She's coming.
I mean, you look desperate when you do that, don't you? Fuck me.
Well, she's leaning in, look. She's actually leaning in.
She actually,
look. Her legs up in the air.
She actually looks like a tramp doing it.
She has the stash.
Fucking hell.
She's just walking out, bold as brass.
Hi.
Hello.
Want to have a look?
Yeah. Chocolate here, look. Fair play, dark chocolate.
Look at this, Maltesers. They just chucked that because the bag's open.
Oh, cheapers.
Look at this. Oh, it's probably got a hole in the bag.
Somewhere.
Would you like these?
No,
No?
not.
OK. Porridge?
Really?
No.
And the orange juice?
No.
If you're not comfortable, I won't bring it home because I don't want to take anything into your house that you're not comfortable about.
This is really sort of, prove your point in many respects. The only issue for me, I'd be a lot happier if
we had permission.
You had permission to do it.
I'll go and put it back. It's cool. Obviously I'm not feeling that great about throwing back perfectly good, edible, usable products, but I think it's made him think, and I think that's the most important thing.
I think it's quite shocking to see the amount of perfectly good produce in there, within date, and it's just started because of the packaging.
Susan's got the family up early to start the day with a Jesus Christian style meeting.
If we can just have 5 minutes or that of quiet time just to sort of listen. Ready? Go. Okay, it's too hard, is it?
It's impossible.
Okay, Darcy, this is going in the fridge and it'll be for dinner when you come home. You have no snacks, nothing until this is finished, okay?
But at least Susan's having some success with her new rota, as Max, Arnie and Obi are mucking in with the domestic chores.
I'm cleaning up cat piss. It's my job in the house. We could help them out more in the house with jobs, but then there'd be nothing else to argue about.
I mean, it is fair to share, spread all the chores around. And no, I think it's good.
It's Danny's 13th birthday today, and Debbie's planning a surprise party.
He won't expect any of this. He's probably never had a birthday cake, candles, a few balloons.
She's also got Roland a job in recycling.
That's all right.
It's the first time he's had paid work in nearly 20 years.
Debbie put a lot of thought into picking a job that would be most practical, that actually contributes towards society.
After a job, we all sweep up for customers, so Mark's got a shovel and a broom round there.
All right, sure, OK.
After half a day's work, Roland's had enough.
There's no way in the world any rehabilitation project to go back into the system is going to succeed on me. I've made up my mind. This is what I'm doing. I'm working for God, and nothing will stop me. I don't have time to work in a recycling centre, so I'm not going to work tomorrow. I mean, my job is to try and do jobs that most people don't want to do, like this revolutionary lifestyle that I'm trying to inspire people to consider. For me, it would represent prison to confine my focus and think I need the money to live so I can pay the rent.
I have heard this story so many times, and to be honest with you, I'm quite bored with it. You ram home the message, and I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Then why do you keep asking the same questions?
I'm not.
I thought we covered it.
Well, I'm just find it unbelievable that you live like you do. What would you say if Danny said, Dad, I don't want to live like that anymore?
Like with everything, we discuss issues and nothing is set
But
in
he's
concrete.
told you his issues. It's nothing to discuss.
I think
He's
there's
just
an awful
told
lot of
you.
emotionally charged type. Can we
No.
just slow down, please?
No, you're not answering my question. Yes or no?
Can you just listen? It's not that simple. Because maybe there might be something that I'm missing when he gives his reasons for wanting to live in a
He
house.
just doesn't want to live in a
Just wait
camper
a minute.
van.
I just don't act on whim or feelings. I act on reason.
He's just lazy. He's just bone idle. I'm getting to the point where I just say, well, fine, live like that. It doesn't really affect me, but it obviously affects me as a taxpayer, because he's quite happy to send Danny to the local school. He's quite happy to use the national health system and have his teeth done because he's got all this brace, and I can't even get my son, who needs the same treatment, done on national health. He needs the same treatment, and my dentist has said that it's really upsetting that we have to pay £4,000. For me to get Obi the national health, can I have to go and change our dentist and go privately with the others? I can't get his teeth done on national health, but why can he?
Debbie's determined not to spoil Danny's special day. The Jesus Christians don't celebrate birthdays, but now it's Debbie's rules.
All right, okay, there we go. That's it. Okay, thank you very much.
This is so cool. I've been watching it for like quite a while, and it looks really, really fun.
I just wanted to show Roland that it's okay to hand over 60 quid for a birthday treat for his son.
Working all week, 9 to 5, staring at the clock. Let me go, the only time of day I feel alive is when I'm on the way back.
Yeah, so fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Best thing I've ever done.
I think there was a good point in what Debbie was saying about spending some money on, on various
various activities with Danny, and yeah, there's a place for that.
Roland's starting to realise that birthdays aren't such a bad thing.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's trick him.
I'm just doing the dishes and I want to see him smile.
Happy birthday.
Wow. Look at this.
Well, the most spoilt little boy in the land. Here we go. Blow them all out and then make a wish. Hooray.
Cool. Very cool.
Look at that.
Thank you.
That's all right. Thank Debbie as well.
Thanks,
He was really happy, you know, just with the time and the attention. And we usually don't celebrate birthdays. I'm open to reconsidering regarding birthdays.
It was special and it was for me, and I got a present. Got a couple of magazines in a bag. It's cool.
In Surrey, 9-year-old Darcy's back from school and ready for a snack.
Darcy, you've got to eat your leftover cereal. And then you can eat anything you like after that. Yeah, Arnie's not home yet, I guess.
Yeah, Opie's doing...
Hey! Did you just go down the drain?
I don't like it, it's horrible.
Darcy, that's breaking the rules. You won't be able to have a snack, okay? Until dinner time. Darcy, come here, please. What is it?
Sweet.
A sweet? Where'd you get the sweet from? Your school bag? Now, you've cheated on eating the sweets. So this is what you eat before you eat your dinner.
They were mouldy.
They're not mouldy. There's nothing wrong with them, okay? There really are people who are starving and dying, and there needs to be some change. And it's just not going to happen if people just laugh about it.
I'm calling this meeting because of some problems that I had earlier with Darcy. Did you understand why the rule is there about not wasting food?
No.
Okay, other people in the world wait for trucks of food to go by in the hope that the food on the truck will fall on the road and they can pick it up and eat it. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the cereal. Soggy, it had not turned green. I can show you the bowl right now. Can you tell me where it's green?
No, the Rice Krispies have.
I've got the Rice Krispies right here. I think you tend to exaggerate things a little bit, Darcy. Where are they green? Okay, you're making it up because you're a bit spoilt, to be honest, and you need to not eat anything until you eat the bananas.
Why's she got to eat the bananas? I want her to eat meat and 3 veg and then go to bed.
Well, I don't want her wasting food. I feel like there's a lack of respect for the rule.
And I think
I'm sorry, there is no lack of respect. Darcy hasn't followed your instructions. There's no lack of respect from our point of view at all. The only pushback that I would have said, you have every reason to tell Darcy she's broken the rule and what have you, but I don't want Darcy to have a guilt trip about the starving world. It's not her burden. I mean, is that the sort of... If your son did something wrong at home, would you burden him with various anxieties around the world? That's a heavy bit of baggage for youngsters to carry.
I make the rules about what she does if she breaks the rules. I would like Darcy to eat the bananas tonight.
Go on. Just swallow it. Go. That's it. Well done.
This is just awful, isn't it? Sorry, Darcy, come on. It's just dreadful. That is just making a point out of nothing. No, I don't want to do that. She was quite focused in getting Darcy to do her rules. I went along with it, but it was quite difficult.
Despite the upset last night, Nick's continuing with Susan's rules.
You're going to have to have what's here, so...
But there's no fucking food, there's no milk.
But that's what she's going to make us do.
They have to eat their supper, which they had last night for breakfast.
Shit. That's not a good move. I'm going to go hungry and constipated for the rest of the week, probably.
It's the last day of Debbie's rules, and she wants to make it memorable for Danny.
He says it's wow. Really cool. I never thought ever.
Her final surprise is a party for Danny. She's invited the Jesus Christians, and his friend Jethro.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Anybody want a sausage?
I think she's really done a really good job in making this house very comfortable and giving a really warm welcome.
I'll always be grateful for the bucket.
I think I enjoyed Debbie's rules, most of them anyway. It was nice to have a birthday party.
After opposition from the Hungry Aitons, Susan's finally agreed to do a low-budget shop.
Why can't we buy fresh milk? What's wrong with fresh milk?
Yeah.
Nothing. What's wrong with this milk?
Because I prefer fresh milk.
Yeah.
If there's any more complaints about the food, I'm just going to take it back. I'm just really tired of the whinging and the complaining over perfectly good food.
Dude, there's no point in taking it back because we won't have dinner.
I know lots of people would really appreciate this food, so that's not a problem.
Well, don't make us feel guilty, because we're not feeling guilty.
I just feel like no matter what I do, they're going to complain unless they get what they want.
I want some food. I haven't eaten a good, decent dinner in about 4 days.
What Sue wants to do is a dictatorship. She's creating an extreme position to give us a hard time. When I get angry, I get fucking angry, and I'm not going to change my position.
I don't really want to go back in the house, to be honest. I feel tension every time I go in there. And I'm just really happy to be outside here, actually, and I'm really happy to be able to just sit here by the fire. And, you know, I'm thinking about even sleeping in the garage, I don't know, but just to get out of the whole environment.
It's the end of the swap and both wives are preparing to leave.
I'm definitely ready to go home now. I really need to see my little girl.
A little bit sad to leave everyone here, and also a little bit disappointed that I didn't do more. COB.
Oh, really lovely to meet you.
I'd like to thank Debbie for trying hard to help us. I think my family will appreciate that a little bit.
Hi. How are you?
Probably one of the major things I really struggled with was the wealth in the household and the waste. The food thing became a real issue with the family because one of my rules was that no food should be wasted, basically. It caused an incredible amount of trauma. Nick was throwing up in the sink, trying to eat some green broccoli that was left over pretty much, and Darcy really was in tears. She was having a really hard time over eating a quarter of a banana.
Didn't tears make you stop immediately? It would me.
Why was it so difficult?
Because they've never starved. Well, so they don't obviously understand why they're forced to eat it.
Whether you eat that food or not has no bearing on other people around the world being able to feed themselves.
Well, that's where I disagree as well, you see. If food is wasted over here, it has an impact over here because everything, the planet is all connected.
You have awoken an awareness. You have pricked the conscience quite heavily.
Sometimes Danny had the world on his shoulders because of obviously your extreme views about all your environmental issues, you know, issues abroad with all the starving and whatever. And I feel that Danny takes a lot of that on his shoulders. And I just wanted just for 5 minutes for him to release that and just think about light stuff, you know, just like birthday cake,
I think that
balloons.
was a good point. Yeah, we need to adopt a lot of the ideas that Nick and Debbie have really achieved.
The way you live is actually was strangling me. I couldn't be free. I had to get out and I had to send him to work. I was concerned that there was no income.
You didn't work the whole time?
Well, what happened was working in my world is where you work for money.
Okay.
So
it's called a job.
Yeah, I was having issues about the fact he doesn't work. He went to work, so I was happy that day.
I
was happy and I was smiley. So for me, your way of life gives me no freedom at all.
If you think freedom is being able to buy things, you know, to be able to purchase things...
No, it's not just... No, that's not what I'm saying.
What she's saying.
Well, you're making me sound very shallow and very materialistic, but I'm not.
Here's the beef. You have these beliefs and you have these dreams and you want to make change, but it's a state which, in many ways, you don't like, is your safety net. It's allowing you to indulge in these things. And as a taxpayer, that makes me feel uncomfortable because it makes me feel as though you're getting a free ride.
If I can be permitted to share what I consider to be the bigger picture, I believe God made this earth for you and me to share. I don't believe in sitting around and begging. I believe if I don't work, I shouldn't eat. I just work for a different motivation.
But what's the contribution? You're avoiding answering the question. You're both dancing around the edges. Give us the contribution, the tangible things that, you know, we can understand.
I believe in working for the right reason, not for the purpose of making money, but to make the world a better place.
You're using the state. I'm funding.
You don't.
Your son goes to school.
You're not getting it, Nick. God made man, man made money, money made man mad.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Ron. I haven't preached to you. You're preaching to me now. I'm just asking questions. You're actually preaching to me, which I find quite difficult to take.
But you see, what I'm trying to say, Nick, God provides. Then it's God's responsibility to look after us.
Oh, wow, look at you.
Nice to see you. And what's it like being back?
Wouldn't trade this life for anything.
Oh God, I've lost so much weight. How thin I am.
I haven't pooed for 4 days.
A month on and the Aitons are back to consuming. But some of Susan's rules have made a difference.
She raised a lot of awareness around a lot of the issues, the environment, recycling, not wasting, conserving energy and what have you.
I think my children really do have a grasp of how much good quality food costs, and I think they definitely do appreciate it. If they do waste, you know, a nice piece of chicken or meat, I'm, you know, soon calm down on them pretty quick.
The real change has been on the domestic front.
I can now say to the guys, I am going upstairs to put Darcy to bed. You guys can clear up. And I go upstairs and I hear all sorts of bangings and shouting and going on, but I just leave them.
We used to find it being sort of like a punishment to help out, but now we sort of do it as trying to help Mum out.
The Jen Stefanis are back to bin raiding and anti-consumerism, but they've had a rethink when it comes to Danny.
Yeah, one of the best things about wife swap is getting a new computer. I can relate to my friends more by being online more. Yeah, this computer is probably the biggest treat I've had in my life.
And there's been an even bigger change to how they live.
This is our new motorhome and it's really great. It's brilliant because there's just, it's a lot more open plan. We've got a big table we can eat around instead of eating off our laps.
We've got a bigger bathroom and bigger bed. And I was thinking that maybe one day when I've made my friends like really, really best friends, I might invite them over.
Danny was feeling you know, a little bit embarrassed about the fact that he lives in a motorhome with his friends at school, and we were considering, well, should we get a flat, you know? And we're still sort of tossing that one up.